One of the biggest things for an athlete to do is keep up with a steady workout schedule and a healthy eating habit during the off season. The hardest thing for an athlete to do is not only maintain the same schedule during the season, but maintain the same schedule as he does during the off season. But not only do you need to maintain the same schedule, you also need to maintain a healthy eating habit as well. One of the most important things to have is to make sure that you're eating the right way. While sports drinks, bars, and gels have a proven role in improving athletic performance, their intended use just before, during, and after exercise is for hydrating, fueling, or to help speed recovery right after an exercise. What you're eating, drinking the rest of the time is just as important. However, your daily eating pattern is crucial because it serves as the foundation from which you train and compete. Your daily diet supplies you with the fuel and nutrition you need to optimize adaptations to your training, to recovery quicker between workouts, to maintain an appropriate body weight while you train, and to stay in good health so you can train and compete at your best. Not only do you need to eat healthy, but it is also a good idea to keep track of how you eat. This brings me to my second point, which is why you should keep records of what your eating habits are on a regular basis. A particularly important benefit of using a diet and exercise tracker is the ability to track calorie balance over the course of the day as well as over weeks, months, and years. I find this very effective for weight loss since the model for food intake changes from the restrictive eating to the choice-based calorie budget approach. This is very much like a money budget. Even if one is on a budget, there are times when a person will want to buy new clothing for a wedding or perhaps take the family out to the movies. These expenditures may not be necessary, but buying these things can be perceived as improving one's quality of life. Same as if the person who is trying to lose weight but loves certain high-calorie foods. It is possible to lose weight and still occasionally eat birthday cake, ribs, French fries, or a Philly cheesesteak. I have done it myself. Sometimes I simply reduce the portion size of these high-calorie items. Other times I will eat the full portion. In any case, I adjust my calorie intake and or physical activity to help stay within my calorie budget. I might do this the day of a high-calorie meal, or I might just adjust the intake the day before and or the day after. After all, it is calorie balance over time that eventually affects whether or not you will lose, gain, or maintain weight. Probably one of the biggest things is getting the right exercise and keeping records of it. My last point, and probably the main one, is to maintain an exercise schedule and log of all the information daily. Studies have shown that keeping an exercise log is a great way to maintain a constant workout plan. Exercise logs are beneficial in determining if you are gaining muscular strength and flexibility. If you are trying to get stronger but are not able to do more repetitions or sets, you can see this by reviewing your logs. If you do not record the information, you will just have to guess if you are making specific gains. You owe yourself more than a guess after all the hard work you have put in. By reviewing your exercise diary, you will see patterns of how your lifestyle is affected from which workout and be able to make necessary changes. If you are so sore after lifting weights on leg day that you can't stand without pain for 5 days, then you will know to back off and reduce the weight by 5 to 10 pounds. It is better to make a slow and steady increase in resistance than try to catch up by lifting too much one day. That only keeps you out of the gym for an unnecessarily extended time of period. If you can manage to maintain a solid workout eating habit, and work ethic during the off season, it will show when it comes time to perform.